first person singular. The views expressed in this story are those of the writer. Annie Emblem learned at an early age the magic of imagination.
I remember vaguely the day I learned to ride a bike. It was night, actually, and I was 3.5 years old. I was an odd child, with what teachers would describe to my mom as a wild imagination. Being the youngest of 3, I was last to learn to ride and still had training wheels. One night, I set out to detach them, and using my dad's old wrench, I was in no time riding circles around the cul-de-sac. The next morning, my parents were astonished. But how could she? Who taught her? I didn't see what all the fuss was about. I wanted to learn, so I did. Isn't that how the world works? As I grew older and entered grade school and beyond, I realized the answer to my own question. Apparently not. Apparently, the world is a complicated place, and there are hoops one must jump through to achieve the littlest of accomplishments, some of them on fire. More recently, as a novice member of the scientific community, I have come to realize that science permits me to once again imagine. The way I see it, scientific innovation is the art of stepping outside the bounds of the known world and creating solutions to issues we face today. Alternatives to reality continue to emerge. Sustainable building practices, or the harnessing of sun for energy rather than oil. Environmental science truly is an opportunity for us to once again imagine.
When Annie Emblem was all grown up, she studied environmental science at UC Santa Cruz, and she still rides her bike. If you have a story you'd like to tell, we'd like to hear from you. Send 240 words to firstpersonsingular@ksqd.org. For First Person Singular, I'm Lori Korn.